Hi guys, it's Keisha and Mel here back with another Eat and Chat with you guys. On today's menu we have, what is this? Lime ginger salmon. We also have a summertime medley and
Summer vegetable
summer
medley.
vegetable medley. Sorry guys. And on that we have in it we have, what is it? Zucchini, corn, red bell peppers, onions, and garlic. So yeah. Mel made the food, so of course I was gonna get tongue tied, not know, everything that was in it, but that's what's in it. So all right, you ready?
I'm waiting on you.
God is good, God is great. Thank you for the meal we're about to receive. Bless your holy name, bless the prayers of the meal. Amen.
Amen. What you jumping for?
I'm shaking my leg.
For what?
You know I like to shake
Can't
my
wait to
leg.
eat, huh?
Well, that too.
How you guys doing? We did a video last night. It was gumbo, and this is what we eating tonight.
It's really good. Oh, I'm sorry. I just keep shaking my leg. I'm sorry, y'all.
Man,
This is really good. And see, I do eat vegetables, but like you said, carrots, they're not my friend unless you do them like she did them the last time. I eat them up. I fuck them up.
Mm-mm-mm. Man,
Happy Labor Day, guys.
yeah.
Hope you're enjoying it.
I went to the gas station today. Since all the gas has been so atrocious as far as the price go. I was complaining about paying $2.16. Now it's $2.69. And I had no choice but to get it because I need it. And to fill my tank up, it came up to $32. Shit.
Lord.
I roasted the vegetables. That's always a favorite for us around here.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
I mean, who doesn't love roasted vegetables?
I don't know. Next time I think I'm gonna put this corn in.
You can't never, she can't never put enough corn in them. I love corn.
Man,
And this fish is good too.
I went to the store today. I thought it wouldn't be crowded because you know it's Labor Day. Children out of school, people normally barbecue. That motherfucker was packed. Both of the stores I went to. Don't worry, I recorded my haul. I'll be posting that later. They had no water. Damn, this shit fibrous. I had to go ahead on and get a brand of water I don't normally mess with. Damn, y'all saw that? That mug just flew out my mouth. Yeah, I made gumbo yesterday, but we eat something different today. Whenever you let growing boys get to your pot, it's over with.
Then not only that, we're not really leftover people.
This is true.
But even if we, but if we was, we ain't really have nothing to go back to. So them boys was killing it.
I just hope they save some for Alonzo because they called him and rubbed it in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had gumbo last night, Alonzo.
And when he come, he gonna be looking for it.
I think that's because I have this little dog, and I named it Gumbo. It's a little robotic dog. He do all kind of little tricks and shit, and he believed Gumbo is his dog. So, damn, I should have put some salt on this fish.
Mm-hmm. We didn't need it at all.
So he think Gumbo his. He be sitting up there talking about Gumbo, Gumbo. No, no, that's my Gumbo.
And believe you me, they go back and forth. My gumbo. No, that's my gumbo. No, that's my gumbo. They go back and forth like that.
Sometimes he takes it and hides it from
Mm-hmm. And she do him the same thing.
me.
Don't let her fool you. She do him the same thing. He be looking for gumbo. And she be like, I don't know. She be, what gumbo? She be, I don't know.
I told my sons we're gonna get us a Rottweiler and name him Gumbo. They was like, why we gotta get a Rottweiler? I don't know what they won't get. I'm saying that shit, but I told them the next dog we get is gonna be a mutt. It's gonna be a rescue.
Why?
I like mutts. You get the right mutt, it's smooth sailing. Shit, most of my dogs were mutts.
Yeah. You could train them up to be able to take those. Or even a
Uh,
lovable dog.
and my whole life, even like the dogs that my parents brought us and whatever. Let me see. Kiki was a paper dog, full bred. She was an Irish setter. That was my first dog. Then we had a partner. He was a mixed breed, dude. We had a Richard. Richard was a Tibetan Terrier. Boy, that dog had a lot of hair. And then we had, let me see, what other full bred dog? We had Vija. Then we had Doobie.
That's why you don't let dogs grow all their hair?
uh, I don't like hairy dogs because they shed a lot. And if you, even when you put in the work and brush them every day, they still shed. We had, who else we had after that? Candy, that was me and Keisha first pit bull together. She was purebred. Snow was purebred, papered, and Scrap is purebred, but he's not papered. And who else we had that was just straight purebred? We had Wanda and Baby. Well, Baby was Snow's baby, so yeah. And her father was Scrappy's father, even though they came out of different litters. Um, oh, and Buddy and Sweetie, they were papered, so he said. No, I'm telling you, man, if you saw Buddy and Sweetie, you be like, I don't know.
Are they really pigs?
Shh, shh. And but I could say that though because it was believable that Butter and Sweetie were pits because I had a litter of puppies from Snow, and one of them had long hair. I don't know what he looked like when he grew up, but I saw him as a puppy with long hair, and he was a pit. He was a purebred pit. I said, shut up.
Yes, Lord.
No, he big.
Mm.
And but let's see. The Joneses asked us how many dogs did me and Keisha have. Well, let's see. Start counting.
Okay, come on.
We had Candy.
Mm-hmm.
We had Snow. We had Kane. We had Scrappy. We had Wanda. We had Baby. We had who was after Baby? Who was Duchess? We had Duchess. We had Sweet and Butter.
Mm-hmm.
We had Broad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was really my son's dog, but
we still took care of it. So
hey, I paid for the shots and the fucking food, so whose dog
yeah,
was it
was
really?
still ours.
And
yeah, a little bit.
yeah, we had Tiny. She was another purebred pit, but she didn't make it to adulthood. You know, normally I can save them, but I think they brought her to me too late, and she was full of worms. To say that dog was so little, I was like, where the hell are all these worms coming from? And is that it?
That's 11, yeah.
We had 11 dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we had 11 dogs, but we've had more dogs than that, but they were puppies because when we first moved to Dallas, well, I can't even say when we first moved to Dallas because if I breed my females, I let them get to 2 years old. And if I see that they're still growing, I let them go till they're 3. And Snow was the first female we bred. And I think we got 3 litters out of Snow.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3 litters out of Snow. Then Kane, I bred her when she was 3. We got 1 litter out of her. And let's see. And Snow's first litter, what was it, 9, 7?
No, it was about 9 or 10.
She had 11 off top.
Okay.
But I think 4 of them died. And then her second litter, she had another 11. My God, I kid you not, y'all. Want to hear a horror story? You know, when my dogs are having puppies, I usually sit there and I sit with them while they're having their puppies, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a little support and shit. And first little Snow had, she went through it like a champ.
Yeah.
She cleaned up all her little puppies. She cleaned up the area. Champ. You know, I didn't have to do that much cleaning behind her in the first litter. Second litter, man, we standing there, we watching the puppies come out. First one come out. It was a big white one, just like her. Man, we watching it, we like, oh, there's a big motherfucker, look at it. All of a sudden, Snow grabbed that motherfucker and bit it in half. We was like, ah! Everybody was running. We left Keisha in the hall by the dog.
They all ran
by herself.
And everybody closed the doors on me.
It was us, the boys. Me. Her brother was even there. We all ran in our room.
Yeah,
they closed the door.
And I'm like, open the damn door, open the damn door. She owned the door. I'm like, open the damn door. She was like, that dog ain't about to get me. I'm like, open the damn door. I'm like, it's gonna get me. But she didn't do nothing.
It wasn't that the dog was gonna get me. That just grossed my ass out right quick, you know. I ain't think she was gonna eat the motherfucker.
But not only that,
but we watched her eat the first half. Mm-hmm. Then we ran. Yeah. She picked up the second half of the puppy
and offered it to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want something? No. My doctor told me not to eat half a dog. You know, my doctor told me don't eat half dogs. You know.
Man,
damn,
that was some shit. Then the next litter we had was it wasn't from Snow, it was from Kane. Mm-hmm. Man, Kane delivered all 7 of them puppies like a champ. Sure, she had a few, maybe 2, but I know for sure Big Red. That mug was so big she had to pull it out. Mm-hmm. And I had never seen a dog go through that much in a delivery before. She was ripping paper and shit like, bitch, I'm in pain, bitch. I was like, all right, it's okay, dog. I was like, if you don't come on with this bitch, I'm gonna have to pull that motherfucker out. And that's when she was like, I got this, I got it. And she took it out herself. But she.
It ain't taking. Oh yes, it is. My bad. Sorry about that, y'all.
That's some shit.
Because it looked like it had stopped. Sorry about that.
It's all right. Sometimes.
Yeah, it does that. So.
And no, she does that. Don't mind her.
I said does that sometimes.
No,
don't mind me.
She does that. Don't mind her.
Well, look, it looked like it had stopped. Sorry about that.
And but all 7 of the cane puppies lived in that litter. So next time Snow had a litter, she was like, "Bitch, you ain't showing me up." That bitch had 11 puppies, and all 11 of them lived. Oh man, my house, we had to put 2 big ass kennels together so that Snow and the puppies had enough room to be together. That was some fucking shit. All them little puppies making all that fucking noise. And then we had one of them, what did we call him? It was Dot and Spot. Dot and Spot.
Okay.
Dot and Spot. Spot was a motherfucking escape artist. It didn't matter what the fuck we did. He was getting the fuck out. I was so glad when somebody came and got him.
We also had one that we call Hamburger because he had the little round circles around his eyes. He was dramatic. You know, they were running. You know, we were letting them like run outside. You know, for a little bit, and he ran in my kitchen, and I don't allow my dogs in the kitchen. Well, we don't allow dogs in the kitchen, and I said, "Get out the kitchen," and I spanked him on his butt. He fell out like he passed out or whatever, and I shook him. I'm like, "Oh Lord, he dead. I said, Mel, he dead." She came. He jumped up and ran off. I said, "You know what?
You sure that
dog is a drama queen."
You sure that was Hamburger?
Yeah, that was Hamburger.
You sure that wasn't Bandit?
No, girl, that was Hamburger. That was Hamburger. He was a
drama
we
named that motherfucker Hamburger. I wish I'd have kept all my pictures of him. Because Hamburger was a fool. I know y'all probably be wanting to know a little bit more about us other than what we tell y'all. Well, let's see. I'm Mel. That's Keisha.
And I'm Keisha.
We've been together since 2004. Started in New Orleans all the way to Dallas. So what's that? 13 years or so?
Yeah.
That's 13 years?
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck, man?
I don't know. I'm cold.
And we have 3 kids.
Yeah, 3 boys.
Which one of them is yours, Mel? All of them, but I didn't have none of them. Let's see. The youngest is 15. The oldest is 22.
In the middle is 17. So,
then of course we got my little monkey.
Yeah. Y'all know he too.
No, so, he's 15.
Yeah, he thinks he's 15. So basically we have 4. So, we have 4 in total.
And let's see. What else is there?
And we have 2 other godchildren.
Yeah. Ranisha and Chris.
Yeah, Chris and Ranisha.
Ranisha is
she's 20.
Okay, I was getting up. I just had to think about it.
She's 20.
She's 20. She's in college. Yeah. She goes to LSU. And then there's Chris.
He's 11, huh?
He's 11. Yeah, he's 11. Yeah, he's 11.
Yeah. Okay. I just shook the table again. Sorry.
And let's see. Right now we only have 1 dog, which is why I need to move. Because
definitely,
Scrap is an old dude. I like to have his replacement in place before you kick it, so you could train him or help train him. Because our kids can't help me out a lot with Scrappy. Because before Scrappy was aggressive, but he was like his mama. He'll just growl you down like, don't come over here. But Kane was like, fuck that growling you down shit. I'ma bark and let you know. Don't come the fuck over here. I remember the first day, it wasn't the first day I had them in the yard together, but where we used to live, we didn't have a fence. So I had the spike in the yards for when I bring my dogs out so that they can exercise. And or we could play catch or however the fuck we did it. And Kane was going off. Somebody was right there she didn't like. She was going off, just jumping in everything. That was Scrappy. I know. Um, she was going to fuck off, and Scrappy was just sitting there. Oh, it's a beautiful day, looking around and shit. Can't stop. She looked at him. She went back to balking. All right. But when she stopped and looked at him again, and he ain't moved, Kane started nipping his ass. Get up off your ass. This is what we do, Bart. And she
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, she molded him into a beast. She really did.
I just wish she wasn't so dog aggressive.
Yeah.
And I know that's because we tried to give her away, but people talking about, oh, these dogs can go through so much and they move right along. Yeah, that's true. But once you bonded with a dog and you bonded the right way, I kid you not, they will not do nothing right for the next man unless they really want to. And Kane was one of them.
Yeah.
Duchess was one of them too. Who else I had that was like that? No. Wanda. No, Wanda loved Lily.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah. But I kid you not. If you don't take the time to bond with a dog, especially a dog that's only been with one person and in one atmosphere, it just ain't gonna work right for you. And Kane wouldn't work right for who we gave her to. Matter of fact, once my puppies got old enough and I started giving them away, I got Kane back.
Yeah.
And the time that she spent away, I don't know what they did to her. But that's what made her become dog aggressive. And I kid you not. Kane was the friendliest dog I had.
Sure was.
I used to let her I used to let all my dogs run around the house. People wouldn't come to my house because I had 3 pit bulls just running around in my house. But Snow and Scrappy, because of their size, if I had company, I would put them up. And but I let Kane run around because Kane was only like 50 pounds. And people was just afraid of Kane.
It sure was. My cousin said that like they was staying with us for a couple of months, and he said that dog looked like she just grew. You come out the room to go to the bathroom, she looked like she just get bigger and stuff. Be like, all right, go to the bathroom and going back to your room, you know.
That was my dog that would let my kids do anything to him. They used to dress in clothes. They'd put socks on. They just used to abuse Kane, man.
No, they didn't abuse her like she's saying. They didn't abuse her. They just, would have fun with the dog. You can't say abuse because people think, oh, you're beating the dog.
I think that's abuse, putting clothes on a fucking dog. A dog shouldn't have clothes on.
That's not abuse. You're just putting clothes on the dog. Because she's saying that because I wanted to put a dress on Snow and I wanted to put like a little suit on Scrappy, but they big dogs. So,
Hey, tell me if you've ever seen a wild dog with a skirt on or a sweater. My sister do that to her dogs. I'd be like, bitches, you crazy.
But she have a little dog, she have like a little purse dog. And, she have one of Kane's babies. And I don't know how big
Sam is about the
Sam
size
is
Kane. She's
now.
about 55
Okay.
pounds.
But she does have a little dog. I call her dog West Side because one of her toes, she only have like three little toes on one foot.
It's two. They cut
Okay,
everything
two,
in
okay.
between.
Yeah, I call her West Side. Man. Because her little, it looked like this, look something like that. So, I call her West Side. Cute little black dog, but
It's a
little
little
dog's
min
not for
pin.
me.
Yeah, it's a min pin. Doobie was a min pin and Visa.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, the little that Visa wouldn't let me go by was from Doobie's father. So that little was Doobie's brothers and sisters.
Mhm.
And matter of fact, when we went to go, me and my mama went to go bring Visa out there in Chalmette to breed her with what was his name? Tinkerbell.
A boy?
Yeah, it was a boy, and his name is Tinkerbell.
Okay.
And and that goes back to what I was saying about the dog and the bonding with you. Cause Doobie loved us to death, but Doobie was hard as the hell to train, and that's because he was allowed to be. They just threw him in a corner and nobody did anything with him. Man, I got Doobie. Doobie used to ride in the car with me. I used to go walk and play with Doobie and shit. I named Doobie. Matter of fact, my mama brought Doobie because I wanted him. And like I told her, said it'd be cheaper for you to buy this puppy from him for $150 than to keep paying him $200 to breed.
That was Doobie actual name?
Doobie?
Yeah.
Well, if you know about dogs and paper dogs, no, actually, Doobie's name was Tuvox Vulcan Folly.
That's Star
That was his
Wars, right?
paper's name. No, that's Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah, we were
Okay.
Trekkies. And Vija name was Vija Bashir. What else? Vija Bashir something. It had to do with Star Trek. It might have been Vija Bashir Lewis. And but I know Doobie name was Two Vox, Vulcan Folly.
And you got Doobie out of there.
I got Doobie because
Okay.
I like the
All
Doobie
right.
brothers.
Yeah, I like the Doobie Brothers, so I love
My mama didn't think that's where I got the name from, though, y'all.
that.
um, man, I kid you not. I was talking to who was I talking to? I don't know who it was, but it was like, man, I think it was my uncle. He said, man, when your dog died, that just take a lot out you. It's like a real member of the family dead. And I was like,
Mhm.
hell yeah. Man, if y'all have seen my family when Snow died, I was upset. But they just had put a little too much on it, y'all. My children was running around out, Snow dead. I was like, are y'all serious? But you have to think about it. Snow was their first real dog.
Mhm.
At least that we had that long. You know what? Snow was 7 or 8 when she
Yeah.
died. So like Snow was their first real dog. But look, and Snow was a slick motherfucker. I had been knowing that I was struggling with it myself because I knew I had to put her down. She was steadily getting sicker and sicker. And I went and talked to her and whatnot. I was like, I know you're in pain. I know you're suffering. I was like, you ain't got to keep struggling to be with us. You go ahead on. I told her that about on Thursday, during the week because I had been looking through the phone for places that I can bring her to euthanize her so that, she could just go ahead on. Because it got to the point when we would bring Snow outside, sometimes we would have to carry her back in because she couldn't walk back in. And
Oh,
so I was like, yeah, it's time.
when I saw that dog trying to walk in the house and she just fell, I don't know, it just crushed me inside, you know, because I knew she was sick too, but I didn't know she was sick to the point, she could barely walk. That just really crushed me. I had to run to the room. And I ain't gonna lie, it made me cry because I'm like, damn, really? No, but yeah, that was a sight. That was something to see. That was just so sad. I had to close our eyes when she died. The children,
You
they
ain't
were
let me
panicking.
finish.
So go ahead.
And so when you know it, we from New Orleans, right? Your dog died, you just put him in a trash bag and you put it in the trash can. But
Mm.
when you know it, she died the day after the trash man passed. I was like, damn, what we gonna put her in a freezer? No, we can't do that. Um, well, so once she died, I started looking for places to come pick her up. Cause in Dallas, they don't just come pick up your dead dog like that. They charge you a fee and all kind of other shit. So I was looking for places. So I found this place, and the man told me he was like, well, because of her size and whatnot, and it's on a Saturday, we'll charge you like $85 to come pick her up. I was like, okay, okay. Well, wouldn't you know it, when he got there to come pick her up, he came. He was real respectful and shit. He got his big black bag. He took out the kennel carefully. He took her little collar off. He gave it to us. And then he was like, well, do y'all want her back? I went, huh? What you mean? What, you about to do some cloning shit or something?
Mm.
He was like, no. He said, we offer pet cremation services also. He said, and if you want her back, we'll cremate her, we'll burn her by herself, and we'll put her in an urn for you and bring her back to you. When you know it, my children was right there when he said that. So you know what they started doing again? Yeah, we want her. Bring her back.
Yes, they
We
did.
so when we got to the bottom and he told me, so I went on ahead and paid the $150 for him to bring her back. And the fucked up part is we was all waiting on her to come back.
Yeah.
Like she was gonna walk through the door and we. But anyway, when she came back, he brought her back in a nice little bag. She was in our urn. It had the little plaque on it. It had her name and stuff on it. They had a death certificate in it. It had candles and it had little necklaces. One you put on the urn for the dog and one you put on your chain. I was like, God damn, they just
It
going too
was real.
goddamn
It was
far.
real nice. It was really, really nice.
So so now Snow, before we moved and whatnot, Snow was in our room. We kept her in our room on the bookshelf. But once we moved here, there's a spot in the back hallway is a bookshelf. We um we labeled it our memorial
Yeah.
calendar, I guess you should say. We have pictures of our deceased loved ones and the body remains back there in the hallway in that little
The
spot.
cremated remains. That's probably so morbid. The pirate days.
So far, we only have 3.
Yeah.
Not that I really want more, but I went down to New Orleans maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and my sister gave me our parents. So my parents and Snow are back there in the hallway, and I guess when he Scrappy kick it, we gonna have to do that to him too. I hope that we don't get another dog that they so attached to that we gotta put.
That's not gonna happen because they get attached to every dog that we have. Every dog.
Well, anyway, like I said, the next one, because it's so much of a problem moving out here with a pit bull.
Yeah.
Everybody, oh, a pit bull and all that. My dogs ain't like that because I don't accept that kind of shit. Ain't gonna be no fighting no other dogs. Ain't gonna be no fucking with nobody just to be fucking with them. And if I call you, you better bring your ass here.
That's right.
That's like one day at the old house, I was sitting in the kitchen doing something. Nah, they're still outside playing with him. I was sitting in the kitchen doing something, and my youngest was walking Scrappy at the time. At the time, Scrappy was at least 20 pounds more than him, maybe even 30. But like I said, I trained my dogs. He was big enough and old enough to walk Scrappy because Scrappy, he don't pull on the leash like that or however shit go. But there's this one pit bull that was in our neighborhood that was just a real nuisance. And that mug was I guess Scrappy thought he was close enough to get to him. Man, Scrappy had my baby. Scrappy! Stop! Trying to stop him and shit. Eventually he had to let him go. But when I looked out the window and I saw Scrappy running, I said, Scrappy, fuck you doing? Bring your ass back in here. And motherfucker stopped. And he came and sat at the door. And that's like we used to live, I guess, across the driveway from a duplex complex. What I mean by that is it was all duplexes. It was like 5 or 6 duplexes. So it was like 10 units. And the children, they used to like to pick with my dogs. Well, this one day the door was open and Scrappy was running free. And it was running in my yard. Scrappy was like, bitch, what you doing in my yard? Man, he ran outside after that little girl. That little girl, see, because normally when they would mess with my dog, they'd be on the chain. But she ran across that door. I guess she must have thought that door rod open. Hey, maybe they got some electronic shit stopping them from going out there. No.
Won't do that.
And she called herself fucking with Scrappy. And when he came out that door, she was trying to be gone. He had got to the garden about maybe 6 feet from her before I was like, okay, let me stop him. And I called him. He
wouldn't have hurt her or anything like that.
And I told him, get his bitch ass back in the house. He went back in the house. That little girl was amazed. She went, damn, he listened to you. He fucking better.
For real.
I know my dogs in their limits. If I didn't know Scrappy would listen to me, I wouldn't have let him just walk around my house with my doors wide open. I might have not tried that with Snow, because Snow was stubborn. Matter of fact, when we went to buy Snow, the man was like, you sure that's the dog you want? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Look, when we went to go buy Snow, he only had 3 puppies left. It was Snow, her little sister. I think her name was Domino, huh?
I think so.
And I
I
forget the
believe
boy
so.
name. I think it was Tiger or some shit.
I think, yeah, it was Domino.
And he opened the door. He said, "Well, let me go inside and get him."
You finished?
Yeah, thank you. Let me go inside and get him so you can see which one you want. Well, Domino and Tiger ran straight up to me. You know what Snow did? Snow walked on the wall of the house till she got to the bushes, and she sat down in the bushes and she watched me. I played with the mother two, and he thought I wanted one of them. But when I finished, I was like, no, I don't want them. I want that one back there. He was like, you sure? That's the one you want? She not as friendly as the other two. I said, I know. I could tell that. That's the one I want.
Definitely.
That's definitely the one I want. He was like, all right then, but you sure? Don't be calling me later on talking about this dog here. No, I want him. I'm experienced enough with dogs. I got this. Give me that mug. Because like I said, Kiki was my first dog. Now that was some traumatic shit. No. That wasn't traumatic as Nova. And we didn't have Nova long enough to know how Nova would have acted. When we were growing up, after my parents put Kiki down, because something was wrong with Kiki, I don't know what it was. Man, they put us in the van with the dog and shit. We laying on the dog crying and shit. But see, I was younger than they were. I was about maybe 5 or 6. And it was like, well, you have to tell your dog bye because we about to bring her to the doctor and she's not coming home with us anymore. I was like, God damn, we was all in there crying our ass off. And so after we put Kiki down, my mom and them got us Nova. Wanna know what happened to Nova? My mama friend hit her.
Oh my goodness.
And we was outside and watched her hit her.
She was coming that fast?
Yeah, she was coming that fast.
Oh.
And she had one of the big old 1982 station wagons, an Impala station wagon from the 80s. Man, she desecrated that dog.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, we didn't have another dog for a long time after Nova. Matter of fact, we had them moved into the big house, and then we had been in the big house about a year or two before my daddy got us another dog. But shit, Keisha said she don't like dogs. I love dogs. When I was a kid,
Correction, I didn't like dogs until I got with her.
what upset me, uh, me and this old woman was talking today at Sam's, and we was talking about how kids ain't nothing like kids used to be back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because we went to Sam's, I kid you not, Sam's was packed. Like, whoa. You know, I got in the line, I was like 5 people back, you know. I'm like, it's Labor Day, you know, people barbecuing and the children out of school. People not gonna be in the store. Was I mistaken? And me and this old lady was talking, and we was talking about how kids ain't kids no more. Like I was telling her, um, she was like, people should be barbecuing and at the park. She said, do people even go to the park anymore? I said, not like they used to. She said, kids just ain't kids like they used to be no more. I said, I know. They won't sit on their tablet. I said, be in the summertime, early in the morning, be 8, 9 o'clock, you could hear children playing outside. You don't hear that kind of shit no more. She was like, shh, children don't even have fun like we used to have fun. They don't jump rope. They don't, you know, play ball in the street like we used to or none of those things. I said, you sure right. And me and you got a lot of age in between us, and children just don't do that no more. You know, I was asking them children, did they want to play hopscotch? They was like, what is that? How you play that? How you don't know what hopscotch is? Or jump rope? Man. Only sports children are interested in now are the ones that can make you money. Basketball and football.
Yeah.
You might find a few interested in soccer.
Or tennis.
You don't find that no more.
No, not really, but I mean, every now and again you might find somebody that that's interested in tennis. I mean, I played tennis on the Wii, and that wore my ass up. It really did. I liked it. I liked it. But for as kids playing, like she said, football and basketball is the only sports kids want to go out for nowadays, or they want to play them,
Maybe track.
or they want to play them on their games, on their computers or tablets or stuff like that.
I was telling her I try to keep my kids grounded. I don't like them watching TV. They don't need no smartphone. Go ahead and give them that little $20 phone from Family Dollar.
Yeah.
You only just need to make a phone call. Because with those other phones, they are too preoccupied. I kid you not, my son just, when he has his smartphone, he's just like this.
Don't even raise his head up when he walking.
No, walk just like that. I remember one day, Keisha was going somewhere, and he was going to the Candy Man. Man, I kid you not. She called me. She was like, look, I just passed this boy. He walking with his head down playing on the phone. Tell one of his brothers to go get him. And he didn't even know they was coming behind him to get him.
Sure didn't.
So if that can happen, you don't think that they're more susceptible to kidnapping? Even though I know some children, you'll bring them motherfuckers back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Guaranteed. Or you're gonna knock them off when you get them. But I know some you gonna get rid of them mugs. Some kids. Some kids. And I guess that's it.
You finished?
I guess so. Cause this is we about hitting 50
minutes.
minutes, and I was trying for 30.
But she don't ever try for 30.
I have bad math.
She's long-winded.
I'm not long-winded.
She's long-winded.
You know, when you was a kid and you was bored, would you read a book, play games? She said they don't even know about jacks, and she's right. These children don't even know what jacks is, man.
Oh, give me some jacks. I'll be all over this table. Pop. All on the floor. Oh, what?
We used to make our own jacks out of Mardi Gras beads.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that?
Uh-huh.
All we needed was a bowl. Our ass
all we needed was a little bowl. Sure did.
And you catch the ball at the parade, so they gave you your whole jack set.
Sure did. Sure did.
These children don't know nothing about that. They don't even know about kickball, man. How you don't know about kickball?
Tetherball, none of that.
What about cool can?
Oh, leapfrog, nothing.
My kids might know because I make them play it with me. But other kids don't know about that stuff. Yeah, I make them play it with me. Who else I'm going to play it with? But shit, during the day ain't nothing like we was. I blame technology.
And with that, y'all, we going to get out of here.
Oh,
it's about 50 minutes. Yeah. We're going to get out. We're going to get out here.
See, okay.
Long-winded Joe. Go tell some more stories on our next upload.
I ain't long-winded Joe.
If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when we upload again. Also, share with anybody you want to share with. Until next time, you all have a wonderful Labor Day and a wonderful night, y'all.
Did you say subscribe?
Peace. Yes, I did.
Well, let me repeat it for her.
Go ahead.
You look like you hating on me.
Girl, I would never that.
Hi.
Never.
I would like you all to hit the thumbs up. How about if this is your first time viewing, won't you go ahead on and subscribe? Hey, I know we got our regulars. So how y'all doing? Won't y'all go ahead on and give us a like if you like it today. Send us some comments. We like reading them. We answer them too. Subscribe and hit the bell for you new ones. Be a new subby today.
Also, Be a new subby on Mel's channel. It's Mel/baby. She has a
No,
channel
you're
as
saying that
well.
wrong.
What?
It's male
Mel
space
space
baby.
baby. I'm sorry, y'all. Mel space baby. We did, like she said, we did a gumbo video on her channel. She did hauls on her channel. She's gonna put another video up
No,
of
I only have two
food
videos.
haul.
I have a food haul and I have the
But
gumbo
didn't you say
eat
you're gonna put
sick.
another one up?
Maybe I will.
Or whatever. Anyway, anyway, subscribe to our channels. Have a good night. Have a wonderful Labor Day. Peace, y'all.
Later. Sad to see you go.